Junkin' Fool, back over here at 2 again. That's Porterville 2 for anybody that don't know. There's a Porterville 1 and a Porterville 2. A little dark in here, but gotta clean this out. So there ain't really nothing changed on this yet, just kind of getting things around. I do believe we showed part of this one. So I got in here and got this, as they call it, I guess, funk opened. Anybody home? Let's hope not. It's a little chilly. So I had to get in here, take that headlight out, reach my arm in here and get in here and take this clip off right here. Which, this one actually came apart pretty easy. So this looks to be pretty solid. We got a bonus here. Apparently, this is one of them heaters, and someplace it ties right into the gas line. Got the little fan there, so this is like a little heater. They got them nowadays for like diesel heaters. They run in campers and buses that are converted, and I think semis, and so they say that doesn't help your mileage out, but I don't know. I'm not sure. That was a big downfall of the Corvair, is the heating system. Some guys say they're not too bad, even the original. They work off the exhaust manifolds. And I gather right there is where you put the brake fluid in. That'd be the wiper motor. That's probably the, yeah, that's the washers. And, oh, apparently this one's got the master cylinder inside. Either that or it's behind this thing. So this has got the torsion springs hooked up. The other one, I got to figure out how to hook them up. But yeah, that's pretty cool having that heater in there. So we showed this one, but I don't know if I showed the engine or not. Now the one in the garage, the engine looked just like this, or maybe worse. So we'll get in here and vacuum this all out. Let's check the oil. Now the one in the garage oil is really clean. This is kind of dirty. The one in the garage looked like it was just changed, but it's full. So I usually, when I'm putting oil down the cylinders, I'll usually dump oil right down the carburetors because they got to be rebuilt or gone through. In Porterville, rebuild is gone through and cleaning it up and try to make it work. If you need a kit, we buy one, but that's got a different breather setup. The fan setup's different on this one. I believe this one's a 60. Yeah, this one's supposed to be a 60. You got a little lever here. You got to push that up with your head and then push that lever down. You don't necessarily have to use your head, but when you're holding the phone. So we got to get that all cleaned up, shot back and blew down, and get the plugs oiled up. This one rolls over. It seems to roll over fine. I don't think I did a full revolution, but so yeah, that's pretty cool. I could probably use these backup light and tail light and see what else I can find. So yeah, got the hood open today. I was just curious what was in there, and it actually has wheel skirt. I can't remember what. There's another name for them that goes to this. Anyway, I'm brain dead. I can't remember what they call them. I did lube this up. I just squirted some WD on there. It's even got a pretty nice insulation around there. So I can, what I did is I kept the key locks in with the separate vehicles. If I get them running good and everything, I'll go down and see if I can get a key made and keep all the original keys. And the one that was a bear to get apart, oh, I had a crate to stand on. I don't know what I did with that. The one that was a bear to get apart was this one here. The axles are missing. It don't look like much other. Well, the exhaust is missing. Looks like the engine's all there, and that seems to turn over. This trailer is going to need some work. This one I think the tie rod may be the same as the other one. I'm not sure. I'm probably just going to put a patch on that one just to move it around. This seems to be a really nice shape in here, other than walnuts and whatever else. Looks like that one's got a master cylinder. You can see that one's outside where you can get to it. The other one's apparently under the dash. I'm not sure yet. And I got this a little crooked. I can't open this all the way, so I don't know if the torsion springs are hooked or not, but I had to get in with this one too and pull the headlight out to open, pull that pin out and try and putty nice and screwdrivers, and couldn't get needle nose in there, and I could wiggle it. So I come through this side after messing with it and got it out. It looks like it's in really good shape. It's sitting in there someplace. This had 2 doors in the trunk. So there's 2 doors. Good body, man. That wouldn't be no problem fixing them up. And then there's 2 doors on it and 4 inside. So this is 2, 4, 6. That's an 8-door Corvair right there. This side the axle's missing. Body don't look too bad. You can see some Bondo right here. Now these are made, as far as I know, where the fenders don't unbolt. They're all one piece. Pretty much one chassis. Had a little bit of trouble getting it unhooked from the truck. It didn't want to come unhooked. I got the hammer holding that side up. See if I can fall through this trailer. It looks like it's been undercoated in here. Pretty good shape. Glass is pretty good shape. I think these are the original wipers. And I hear something falling. You got to remember to step on the metal. I think this one's showing. That's saying 42,572 and whatever tenths. So this one's missing the distributor, and I think 2 carburetors. And it doesn't have the heater in it. And I believe it's missing also the fuel pump goes right here. It's got the coil. The other one's got the coil. There's where the distributor goes. This one seems to roll over. I don't know if I can do it with my hand in the camera, but I rolled it over. Let's see what that looks like. That's low and oil. These are known to leak oil in a couple different spots, but it isn't nothing we can't fix over here in Corvair. They're all automatic transmissions. That's where the tire goes. I use that to hold the hood up. You can put the tire there. Most people put it in a funk. Let's see if I can do this without hurting somebody. Alright, I got to unlatch this. So I think I got enough parts to get started. And I was thinking this had a couple holes down here. I must have been looking at these ones where they actually put, I think, a couple checkered flags when it's got a higher horsepower, and apparently this one didn't have that. It was kind of in some weeds and a wet area, so it's hard to get to. I know the mice come running out of it. Watch your step there. This trailer needs to be redecked. It's actually a pretty solid trailer other than it's falling apart. The frame itself is really solid. You don't want to fall through on the video after just saying that though. It's a Corvair 700. What do we say, 8-door? Yeah, I think this one is, other than the hood, is probably a little bit better shape than the one in the little garage here. It's got a couple dings in the doors here. I don't know where we'd ever find doors. They're all 4 lug. So we're going to start with the one in the garage. I'll get over here and pull the shroud off and get all the nesting that's in there, and take the alternator off and get it out of the way so I can get the, got to pull the carbs off. Get that one running. Then if we can get it running, probably move it out and drag that one in and do the same thing. Get a couple of them going, see what all's in this one. Check it out real good. I'd like to find the keys. The ignitions will all turn, but if you lock them, you're got a problem. Let's see what year paper this is. December 11th, 1986. Can you see what cars are going for? Probably not. Probably buy something like this for $75. Well, maybe better shape. Hey, thanks for stopping by Porterville too. This is Junk and Fool. Have a great day. Goodbye now.